Well, good morning everybody. Sorry there wasn't much to end yesterday's video, but yeah, there wasn't really much more to say after I did my last bit of footage. But it's currently coming up for 6:30, and I'm going to decide to get underway now and go somewhere I'm going to be a bit more secluded. Wind's supposed to get up to around about 35 miles per hour today, so being here might not be the best idea. So I think the best place I can probably be and the most protected place will probably be Fleet Dyke. So it won't be a long cruise, but I think it's best to get going and get there before things get really bad. So I'm going to sort my ropes out, get underway and head down to Fleet Dyke. But as you can see, the clouds do look very moody today. But yeah, we're expected sleet and rain. Oh, it's freezing. But yeah, I think it's best we get going now. I don't really want to spend another day here, to be honest. So yeah, I'm going to get the engine fired up and then get on our way. So we've just set off from Ludham Bridge moorings. I don't know whether you can see on the windscreen here, but we've actually got sleet falling now. The decks were quite slippery this morning when I was untying the ropes, so I have to be very careful with that this time of year. Anyone else that decides to come up in March, April time, just remember that with the cold nights still, there is the possibility of slippery decks in the morning. And no one likes a slippery deck, do they? So yeah, I mean, I don't know what those clouds are going to do. I don't know whether they're going to bring us rain, sleet, snow, you name it. It could be all of those things, we just don't know. But yeah, the wind's okay at the moment. I don't know whether this is being stupid, but I might see what it's like when I get to Fleet Dyke, and if it's still not too bad, then I might press on and maybe head down towards Womack perhaps, because it's going to be quite secluded and sheltered in there. It just depends whether I get there in time before the wind actually picks up. It's coming up for, well, it's bang on 6:30 now, which is the time it said that the sunrise was going to be, so I had to make sure I had plenty of light before I set off. But yeah, I'll see what it's like when I get to the entrance of Fleet Dyke, and then I'll make a decision from there. I don't know whether you can see, but we've just come through another sleet storm. Sleet everywhere. I have bypassed Fleet Dyke. I don't know whether that's a stupid decision or whether it might work out in my favour. That cloud up there, look at that. I mean, it would be nice to get to Womack and hopefully get in down there. There's a bit more to see at Womack. There's a little bit more to visit as well, whereas obviously at South Walsham, I did the walk last time, there wasn't really anything to see. So if we can get in at Womack this early, I'll stop there. If not, I'll turn around and maybe head towards Potter Heigham. I'll see. So yeah, that is the current update. It's very cold, but you know, having a good time. So we now have snow. There was me at the beginning of the week wearing shorts and t-shirt, but now absolutely no chance. Well, we're just approaching, well, we're on Womack Dyke now. The wind picked up, the snow is set in. So yeah, interesting times. Well, hopefully we should be okay mooring up. I'm not going to rush it, just take my time, because those decks are still quite slippery, so yeah, hopefully the next bit of footage will be me moored up. So, an hour and 20 minutes after leaving Ludham Bridge, we've made it to Womack Staithe. And heavens are trying to open again, so I think I timed it just about right. But yeah, I think I made the right decision. Bypassing Fleet Dyke, coming straight down here. The wind did really pick up though along the Thurn, like proper picked up. You could hear the water bashing against the front of the hull, so I think we're going to be alright here for the rest of the day. I'm not planning on going anywhere else, so today's footage might be a bit restricted, but yeah, it's very cold out there. I might take a look at the bus times actually that take you into Potterheim, so I might jump on the bus and hop along there maybe, don't know. Or I could start doing some of my packing as well, save some time tomorrow. I know I've got another 2 full days, well, 1 full day not including this one, so technically it's 2 full days still. So I might get that done out of the way because it's supposed to be a nicer day tomorrow. Sunshine, still a bit breezy, but not like it's going to be today. So I think I'm going to have something to eat, get myself sorted out, and then decide what I'm going to do. More when there's more. So today's breakfast will consist of a sausage sandwich, courtesy of sausages from Stalin Butchers I got a couple of days ago. Went into the shop to get a loaf of bread, and I asked them in there if they knew what time the buses went to Potterheim, and they go at such random times. I think there's one at 7:54, 10:04, 11 something or other, then 1 something, I don't know. So yeah, they're pretty random. I don't know whether I'm going to eventually get into Potterheim, but we'll see. You can see the wind has picked up now. I'm definitely not moving here for the rest of the day. I'm quite sheltered being moored next to this boat. We kiss each other occasionally, but there's no hard bumps or anything like that, so it's all good. And then the Brinks Jazz that was next to me when I first arrived is now gone, so got no on that side. So yeah, it's going to be very much a chilled day today. There's not many boats moored down here. I think there's San Rafael, a couple of Broadsmans or carousels, another Brinks Duet, and these 3 private craft here. So you can see the snow on the back of this one actually, and along the sides. Yeah, we had a bit of a sleety, snowy fall not long ago. Yeah, not a nice day at all. It's very, very bitter, very cold. So I'm going to carry on sorting out my breakfast, and then go from there. So I've made a decision. I am going to brave it. I'm going to go for a walk. The sun's come out for a bit, some cloud, but the snow and sleet and rain seems to have stopped. So we'll see how far we can get. I might head down that road, down past the butchers, a bit further than I did a couple of trips ago. You probably won't be able to hear me very well because of the wind, but apologies about that. But all the boats that were moored at the Staithe overnight have now dispersed, apart from one. And one boat's come in. I think it's Phantom from Barnes Brinkcraft, I think it is, has come in, and that's about it. That's all good going on, to be honest. But I think I made the right decision at leaving Ludham Bridge this morning. I could have stayed there overnight again. It's not as if I was in anyone's way or moorings were that busy. I was hogging space. There was so much space there. And I'm pretty sure if the Broads Authority questioned it, they understood my reasons and they would be fine, but I was like, nah, let's get out, let's get going. So I left at 6:20. Actually 6:20 and yeah, got out there quickly. Just up there on the right hand side you've got the butchers, so we're going to carry on walking down this road here. As I said, I only got a short way last time. I think I got just as far as the doctor's surgery and then came back, so let's see if we go a little bit further. It's quite warm in the sun when you're protected from the wind. But look at that flag. Is it? It is strong, really strong. As I said, it's supposed to be windy tomorrow, but it's only supposed to be between 20 and 25, so that's not so bad. That's manageable. It's not ideal, but it's manageable. Whereas it's between 40 and 45 today, sometimes up to 47, 48, so please forgive me that I'm not doing much river footage today, but I think it's best to be sensible about it and just keep protected, really. Where I am moored, there is a private boat next to me, which hasn't actually moved since I've been up here. It's been permanently moored there, so I don't think they plan on going anywhere. I don't even know if there's anyone on it, to be honest, but at least if they're there, it's sheltering me a little bit on one side. Later on I will take a walk up the other end of Womack towards the free moorings. See what's going on down there, but that'll be later on after lunch. The time is now currently 11:20. And also coming here gives me another excuse to go to the butcher's. I've got a meal for tonight, but I've got nothing for tomorrow night, so I can pick up something in there to have for tomorrow, which is good. You can actually see, I don't know whether you can actually, but through that gap is my boat. You can just see the starboard side. I can't zoom in on the GoPro, but trust me, that's where it is. And these houses here back onto the staith. So a bit further on down the road, we've got Lovers Lane here on the right hand side. Camping and caravanning club site in there. For those that you enjoy your caravanning, doesn't look too bad actually. It's quite a nice site. Lovers Lane down there. I don't know. Lovers Lane rings a bell actually. It might be the road that you have to go down to walk towards Ludham Bridge. Maybe. I'll have to check Google on that. Not that I'm going to be walking down to Ludham Bridge. I've already been there once, twice, 3 times, 4 times. But for those of you that do want to do the walk, always good to provide you with some knowledge. Let's see how far this road goes anyway. Some unhappy dogs there. Inquisitive. I'm afraid though, there's not really much to see for you guys. I'm just showing you as it is, what I can see. So if any of you do like your walks, or or you need to take the dog out somewhere, there's some ideas for you. So I don't know whether you can just see or even hear me, but just about there are Womack Dykes moorings. You can see a boat there just, and you can see the free 24-hour mooring signs there as well. Looks like we're coming up to a junction. Ooh. This way. Yes, I know I'm on the wrong side. I should be on this side, but I was on that side because I was showing you the moorings, so that's my excuse, and I'm sticking to it. So on the signpost here we have right to Horning and Wroxham. Well, we'll definitely not be walking that far, and then straight on to the marshes. So I think what I might do is head down towards the marshes, see how far we can get, see if it takes us out towards the river. Also on that sign it says St Benet's Abbey as well. So I'm guessing that road is the one that eventually brings you out by the dog pub, if you kept going. But it looks like this way's a dead end eventually, so we'll keep going, see what we can find. Be mindful, keep a listen out for vehicles coming from behind, because when it's windy you can't always hear them. So when you've come down the road, you get to this area here. You've got a farm barn on the right, you've got a private drive on the left, and this is where the road ends, and it turns into this track. There are no signs to say it's private or no entry or anything like that as far as I can see. Video evidence here that there's nothing to say that this is private property. So we'll carry on going down here. I mean, the law of averages, you're going to come to the river at some point. So you've got Thorndyke over there, not Thorndyke, Womack Dyke. Thorn's that way. We've got some sheep. Meh. I don't know if that was more sheep or goat, but because I know along this bank, as you're coming up the Thurn from the Bure, you do get a lot of fishermen fishing along there. So I presume this must be an access road to the fishing spots along there. You might not see it, but I walked a bloody long way, to be fair. If you think about where Womack Staithe is, and I'm now the opposite side of the river and marshes to Womack Dyke, and heading further south. So I've gone a lot further than I was expecting to go. So I'm actually closer to the river than I thought I was, because that there is the top of a Brinks Encore. So the river must be literally just the other side of that bank. Either that, or the tide is very high and he's diverted off course. So yeah, I assume just round to the left here, and up onto the bank, we are at the river. All will be revealed. Got waves on the Thurn. Not quite white horse. Well, yeah, a little bit of white horses actually. A Richardson's Commodore or a Commander coming towards us. fishing pegs, platforms on the Thurn. As you can see, makes things easier for the fishermen. I think I'll start heading back now. I need to go into the butcher's. I need to pop into the shop because I need to get some cash out. The guy in the big shop in Womack State said there's no cash points in the village, and the only other option is to withdraw cash from the post office. So that is my plan next. Get blown down the road. So yeah, I'll see you back at the boat, unless there's anything to show you of interest on my way back. So, after having a bit of lunch and waiting for a couple more sleet storms to go over, I think it's now time to head back out again on our travels. Heads up for anyone visiting Womack, these toilets are actually open 24 hours, so if you don't want to use the toilet on the boat, those ones are open from well, mid-March through to end of October, I think it is. So yeah, those of you that don't like using the boat toilets, those ones are there for you. No showers or anything, just toilets. So plan is to take a wander down to where am I going? Womack Dyke moorings. See if there's anything going on down there. Might go a little bit further past them towards the main river, if I can get close to the main river. I'll see how cold I am. I'm bloody freezing now though. Jesus. Even though the sun's out, that wind is not pleasant. So when I was down here, I thought I'd take you to have a look at the couple of wherries they got moored down here. I've never actually seen a wherry close up, so nice to see what they look like. I mean, obviously I've been past them and stuff, but there was no sign saying keep out, so I hope they don't mind me just walking down here and having a little look. So you've got two wherries here. They are fantastic though, aren't they? Look at that. Bear in mind these don't have engines. It's all sail, power or punted. I said earlier on in the week that Albion was out of the water last year, having some work done down at Barton Turf. The size of that sail, or mast should I say, well I think moored over on the other side there is actually bigger. I'd say she was bigger. I don't know. Imagine these back in the day used for trading, carrying various goods. giant punts that they use to get movement. So we're down on the BA 24-hour moorings, Womack Dyke, where I was on, what day was it? Sunday night. Just the one boat down here at the moment. Looks like another Brinks Encore. Yeah, I hope it was okay going into film those Wherries. Didn't say no entry sign or anything like that, and whilst the car park gate was closed, there is a gap to the left of the gate which is quite wide open, so you can get through to it. So I hope they don't mind me going down there. I shouldn't have done, I apologise, but if it's a no-go area then it needs to be made a bit more clear. Further down this path. I don't know how close it gets to the main river. But we'll have a look. That's it. So if you're looking for a day boat hire in Womack, go to the big shop on the Staithe, or I don't know whether you can request to book it online or Facebook or anything like that. Worst thing ever is when you're walking and you feel like you've got something in your shoe, like a stone or something, and there's no way you can stand to take your shoe off and get it out. There's no way I can balance on one leg. I feel straight on my backside. I might have to use this as a guide. There you've got to hire them. I ain't going that far. What's this little cottage here? I don't know whether it's residential or holiday. I assume residential. There's no sign saying up that it's available for hire, so there's the river. And it looks like you're a good, what's that, good 30 foot away from the river edge, walking down there. Don't know whether you can see above the reeds. Let me just extend you up. Start heading back the other way now. This wind is, I do apologise, this wind is a bit of a nightmare. also apologise about the lack of river footage today as well. Hopefully you can understand my reasonings for leaving Ludham early and getting around somewhere that's a bit more protected. Tomorrow there will be some more river footage. I plan to do a bit of a cruise tomorrow. Might head down to Acle, spin round, come back again. Might go up to Potter Heigham, I don't know yet. And then might dip into South Walsham, dip into Ranworth. I've not decided on my final flights mooring at the moment. Play that one by ear, as you know. I say I'm going to do something at the moment, I don't do it, so I'll keep that open-ended. But yeah, I'm going to start heading back now. You probably can't hear me very well anyway, but yeah, I'll update you later on. So, like an absolute idiot, I just spent a few minutes talking to you about pointless dribble, basically, not realising I had it on time-lapse mode. So then when I replay the footage, it's just me sitting here but sped up, talking, making various gestures and stuff like that, and you didn't even realise what was going on. I might keep it in for a laugh, but basically all I was saying was apologies that today hasn't been a normal one down in his boat type of video. It's been very limited, and I'm sure, well, I hope you understand the reasons for that. Did go on a couple of walks, as you saw, around the far side, down Staithe Road, down to the marshes, and then out onto the edge of the Thurn River, and then came back, did a bit of shopping in the shop and in the butcher's. Came back to the boat, had some lunch, and then I went back out again for another walk down towards the free moorings down that way, and I showed you the Wherries as well, didn't I? So yeah, that was pretty much the day, to be honest. Tomorrow there'll be a bit more footage on the rivers. I do plan to do a bit of a cruise tomorrow before deciding my final destination for the evening. I also need to do my packing as well, which I said I was going to do today, but I didn't. Maybe I should have done, because it would have killed a bit of time, but no one likes packing up at the end of holiday, do they? No, just no one can be bothered, to be honest. But yeah, nearly at the end of another holiday, which is a shame. It's gone so quickly. I mean, I've been up here a week, because I come up on a Thursday, didn't I? I've been up there a week already, so this is day 6 on the boat, day 8 overall. And the worst bit is packing up and going home. Until next time. And at the moment, I don't know when next time will be, I'll be honest with you. I'll talk to you more about that tomorrow, but yeah, there's no set plans at the moment for the next trip, so there's just me and I think 6 other hire boats here for tonight, so there's still plenty of space along here. I mean, I've got a space next to me here. You might even be able to maybe not squeeze 2 in. I thought you might, but maybe you couldn't. But yeah, there's a few spaces further down that way as well. And I've noticed that the guy that was doing the work to the quay heading down there the other day is actually still at work now, and it's gone 7 o'clock, so he must enjoy his job. But for now, it's goodbye. I just thought I'd just say a few words, because I didn't say anything yesterday before I just ended the day sort of thing. So I will catch you all again tomorrow, and we'll see what it brings. Cheers guys.